Yo, everybody. Hey, this is Peter here with Real Estate Trends and Market Updates. Just wanted to, give you another update. Before we get into the update, I would like to say, doesn't matter where you are, look in your own backyard for deals. So always make sure that you're double checking with someone that knows deals and is running numbers and is very specific on where they buy deals at. Because if this person buys deals an hour north of you and you see that they've never bought in a deal or find out that they've never bought in a deal in the area that you're looking, that's a problem. So you want to be able to work with people that have bought in deals in the area that you are looking because that means that they know the area, they know the comparables. Granted, well, they can actually get a better deal for you because they know the streets, they know, maybe the areas that are less noisy or more noisy. So those tidbits will give you that added advantage to actually buy a property in an area that's going to be good for you, good for your family, good for, if you're just buying it for a, live and flip or a house hack or something like that. And then look at the other spectrum. So look at the other side of it where that person may give you, okay, hey, this one sold outside of the comparables. Hey, I already know. I don't even have to look at the comparables. I know what sold in this little community and I see that this one's going to sell for 5K over, or this one's going to sell. We can really negotiate on this one, and this one we can get down to $60,000 below what it's listed for. That's how you know. That's ultimately each and every time that you work with a real estate professional, if that's a wholesaler or that's an agent or a broker, they need to know real time numbers and they need to be very very confident and very comfortable with that. So that being said, work with those people that really really know the market. And I know I'm telling you this, but sometimes people say, "Oh yeah, I know the market and stuff like that." They've done one deal, they've helped one buyer in that market, and then they haven't done anything in a year, or they haven't done anything in that specific market in 5 years, but they've done all their other deals an hour east of it, or west, or north, or south. So make sure that that person knows because when I talk about boots on the ground, I'm literally talking about people being in that market and knowing that market, forward and backward, honestly, because that's going to save you. That's going to put you um, so much better when you're talking about negotiating and stuff like that. Okay, hey, let's just walk away from this. It makes no sense. So, all right, let's get into it. It's going to be a quick one. Let's see. So, are we back in a seller's market? So, I think we are. I think we are, you know, pretty solidly. And so, time has dropped below 40 days on the market in Orange County, which that's pretty significant. So if I'm looking at 2019, 2018, now let's just go 2019 all the way to 2023. So we're looking at, as I look at this chart, we're looking at insane market, which was 2021, and then we're getting back into that market. And the reason is everybody's like, "Oh, it's going to crash, it's going to crash." I don't see it. And I've been saying this for a long time. Granted, I haven't been in real estate for 30 years, so I haven't seen every single market downturn. I didn't see 2008 because I wasn't in at that time, so I just want to be transparent with everybody. However, that being said, the inventory is so tight, it's going back into a situation where there's multiple offers going on properties. I just listed a property. It was on the market with two other agents. We fixed it up. So I will say that, disclaimer, we added some value to the property. We fixed up the kitchen a little bit, we fixed up the bathrooms, and then we relisted it. And we got 5 offers on the property, which is insane. So some areas though, you're getting properties that are sitting on the market and you're getting buyers still in those properties. So that is the added advantage when you're looking around. You need to make sure that going back to knowing the area, knowing your numbers as an agent, as a fiduciary, as we can say, you need to make sure that you're actually following up with what's going on with that market. If you're going to go submit an offer, if you're going to go look with a client, I just sat down with a client for like 30 minutes and we went over all the pros and cons of specific properties and where you can find those properties in markets for price point and stuff like that. They wanted a single story. They wanted, 1,400 square feet. They had a budget in mind, those types of things. You got to walk people through that. So Orange County mid-April. So this is Orange County, just to let you guys know. But this is talking about Southern California too. So just heads up. Orange County mid-April expected market time. So 2013, 35 days. 2014, 65 days. And then we bounced back down to 54, 57. That's in 2016, 2017, 53, 2018, 58, 2019, 76, 2020, 121 days. Because remember, that's when we didn't know what was going on in the world. Everybody didn't know. 2021, insane, 23 days. 22, 23 days. And then we started going up because they started messing with the interest rates. Now we're at 37 days on the market. So we're kind of trending downwards. That's, everybody's got to realize we don't have the inventory that we did in 2008. I will continue to say it. And I know it's tough to hear, but we don't have that. So the people that are waiting on those deals that are just going to come falling in their lap like it did back then, it's not going to happen. We were at, last I looked last week, we were at 970,000 listings. We're at roughly that now, and it's trending downwards. And 2008, we had 4.5 million properties on the market, 3.5 times what we are now. So that being said, last year the inventory was 16% lower than it is now. So yeah, it is low, or it was lower, pardon me, and we're still in this market where we can really negotiate, um, as much as we can on certain properties, but for a lot of the properties, people are going to hold tight. I have some listings that are sitting on the market. I have some listings that sold 5 offers, right away. So it depends on the market, depends on the area, depends on what configuration that home is. I have one that's a 1 bath. It's in a rural area, but it's a 1 bath. So that's going to be one where you're going to say, okay, well, the reason it's not selling is because that. I have another one that's on a major street and it butts up to a major street. So that's another reason it's not selling, or that one, separate properties. So make sure and I sat down with those sellers to speak about that one on Major Street. I sat down with those sellers on Saturday, and they're like, hey, we're going to hold tight till a couple more weeks, and then we may, reconsider what we're going to do. And I said, okay. And I talked to them about price reducing, because that was going to be the biggest, or, price improvement. That's going to be the biggest one, the biggest advantage. So things that you put in your tool belt and then you apply towards those people that you're working with. So thanks so much. I appreciate everybody that listens. I appreciate everybody that that leaves comments. Also, I know that there's a few people that do on YouTube, so you can check us out on YouTube. Search Peter McKernan. You can also leave us a rating and review wherever you guys listen. That'd be huge. And we'll check you guys next week. Please subscribe if you guys haven't done that. I gave you 3 asks. You can do one of them. That'd be awesome. Thanks so much.